Mr. Bryan, let me be brief about the details of this very unique project that I'm offering you an exclusive first look opportunity at. Let me break it down for you in the most simplest words I can conjure. Basically, I got myself months ago I get dozens a day of these films, speculative films made by independent filmmakers and TV producers, pilots and such, that are all varieties of independent reality television, so to speak, within that genre. And sitting on my desk, or my assistant's desk, for over 3 months was a tape that was called The Graduation Party Labels. We thought nothing of it. We actually, every about 90 days, return all of these for legal reasons as being unopened and unviewed, and therefore we're not liable for any kind of assertion of copyright infringement post the rejection of this material. But to make a long story short, it's simple, sir. We basically, because of the tension that was called upon us through the federal authorities, which I won't get into the details of why, but make a long story short, so we got a story on our hands that is hotter than fried chicken in South Carolina in August. It's one of those things that I swear to you, if you really get...
Purpose they were born with. You have to realize what your purpose is. Find it within you, whatever it takes.
I just want to go through this one more time, make sure I got it right.
That's understandable, sir.
These little boys and girls,
snot-nosed, every one of them,
fooled you into thinking they were all dead in a fire. Is that right?
Well, sir, I watched the footage, I saw the obituary, I watched the funeral footage, I bought into it like the rest of America. Yeah, I admit, convicted, guilty.
And in fact, in reality, if you'll pardon the expression, they are all alive.
Every last one of them, sir, apparently. Yeah, every last one of them. Yeah. It turns out they faked it all. To induce us with fraudulent intent to air and broadcast their part.
That's the word, fraudulence.
Yep.
They made a fool of you, and you made a fool of me. You took me long for the humiliation.
Sir, I did
and
not...
the money.
Well, the money, I do admit, was an incentive, but I did not mean for it to reflect poorly upon you, upon the company and corporation of Comcast or NBC or Universal or any
subsidiary. But it did, boy, it did. It surely did. I am humiliated. I may even be ruined.
Sir, I would like to draw your attention to the silver lining.
You are so lucky. I am not a shooting man.
Except when it's duck season, you're going hunting today. I mean,
Except for ducks.
No one had actually died, even the boy that committed
suicide. Except for the fraud, of course.
Certainly is a fraud, and I'm not saying there ain't a crime.
And the victim.
Throw away the key. I could care less, but as long as I can film him throwing out the key, that's all I care about, so I get my 10%. Sir, I want you to consider the following. Even the boy that jumped off the building, the black boy, the gentleman, the singer.
Oh, yes.
Even that corpse was fake. They had taken cadavers out of the lockers like slabs of meat from the deli, and they put them in that house out there, and they had that party. They had them literally downstairs in the basement, on ice during the party. Then at the end of the party, they position them out throughout the house. They put them clothes on them that they're wearing. All those, the girls with those tight little dresses, and those boys with those fancy shirts and suits and those ascots that they were wearing. When they put them on those things so they could find their body and people would assume it was them, it was all a bunch of bullshit. They had thought this thing out for a year going forward. I don't know who the mastermind is, but someone is some evil doctor, evil genius in the group there, because I don't know what. Dang, between homework and getting laid, I don't know how anyone thinks about that at 22 years old. But hey,
Diabolical.
it is
That's the only
diabolical.
word for it.
It's like Lex Luthor level diabolical. They had filmed themselves not only at the party where they allegedly died,